Today I'm very excited to be at Spring Rock Farm in Springfield, Vermont, home of Vermont Wagyu, some of the very finest Wagyu in the country. It's a beautiful day on the farm, nice view from this spot. These are all full-blooded Wagyu. They've won many awards with this Wagyu. I'm here picking up a bunch of Wagyu for myself, and I will be showing you cooking some of that up this afternoon. Alright, I am back home and I cannot wait to grill up some of this Wagyu. I have chosen to cook for tonight a New York strip. This is considered a large because it's kind of thick. Let me get close to the camera. So if you look at that marbling, it's incredible. And also a Denver chuck, which the Denver chuck, in my opinion, is the best value of all the Wagyu from Vermont Wagyu. It's just so good. I've tried it side by side with the New York strip and I thought it was almost as good. Not quite as good as the strip steak, but very close. So these two are almost completely thawed out. I've got my pellet grill all warmed up, kind of burning it off right now, and I'll scrape down the rack and then I'll set it to smoke, but we'll go over that in a minute. This is the goodie bag that I got. Just want to tell you what I got, and then it's going to go right back in the freezer. I got some super nice ribeye steaks. I got 2 pounds of ground beef, which is the best ground beef you'll ever have. 3 more of the Denver chucks, because like I said, I love these. They're so good. And I got a regular sized strip steak. So that's a regular size, and that's a large. So there's a decent difference there. So I'm just going to put these all back in the freezer so they don't thaw out, and then we'll get grilling. So I just gave the grill a quick scrubbing, set it back down to smoke because we're going to smoke these for about an hour. And then I'll crank the heat up and we'll cook them up a lot quicker from there. So let's open them up. Now I just want to say that while I was at the farm, I got to speak with the owner, and she gave me a complete tour all over the place. Super nice people. I met a couple of the farmers, the workers that are there. Everybody was just extremely nice. I had my son Parker with me. He loved getting to see the cows, and they helped him out a lot with walking him around while I was busy trying to pick out my meat. They also were super generous and took him to the restroom for me, which if you've got a 4-year-old kid, that stuff means a lot to you. Don't go bringing your kid to the farm to go to the bathroom, but in this case, they were just so generous. I was really loved the experience of being there. If you don't have a set of kitchen scissors, get a set of kitchen scissors. Now, if you've never had Wagyu before, I suggest cooking it with like just salt and pepper so you really get a flavor for what the Wagyu is. Don't put anything fancy on it, just cook it straight up. But I've had Wagyu before and I love it. And I also have this Tennessee apple butter, which I have not yet tried, and I've just got to try it. So on the Wagyu it will go. Smells amazing. Do both sides. Now, if you want to try Vermont Wagyu, it's really easy to find. Just type in vermontwagyu.com into your browser and you'll find their website, or just search Vermont Wagyu and you'll find it. It'll be the top result in Google. You can buy directly from the farm and they'll ship it right to your house, still frozen and everything. The prices are, let's say, good for Wagyu. So Wagyu is expensive. It's just, there's no way around it. It just is, it's expensive. I feel like their prices are actually quite reasonable for what you're getting. This isn't something you're going to sit down and eat every night or all the time or feed like a party. You're not going to do that with Wagyu unless you've just got way too much money. In my case, it's a special treat. We don't eat this all the time, but when I do eat it, I love it. If you're local, you can also find Vermont Wagyu at Vermont Butcher. And they have websites. They've got several locations, one in Londonderry, another one I think in Manchester. There's a couple locations, but you can go to them and ask them for Vermont Wagyu and they'll have it for you and set you right up. Looks like we're generating an awful lot of smoke here. Let's get this Wagyu on the grill. I'm running mesquite pellets. Mesquite might be too strong for some people, but I like my smoke to be a strong smelling smoke, or a strong flavored smoke. So if mesquite's too strong, try hickory, apple, whatever. I'm going on probably my 4th year with that pellet grill, which was actually a inexpensive pellet grill from Runnins. It's a Bighorn. Not sure if you can still get them or not, but it was like $300 or $400 and I absolutely love it. It's set to the smoke setting right now, and smoke won't really get very hot. It's probably going to be about 110 degrees, 120. Those are still partially frozen in the very middle, and so leaving them on smoke for a while will help thaw them out before I try to really cook them, and also will give that meat a great smoke. The steaks have only been on here for about 10 minutes or so, but I want to give them a quick flip. They're looking amazing. They've been smoking for about a half hour. And I think that's plenty of smoke. I know I said it'd be an hour, but it is getting a little bit late. So, let's crank up our temperature and then go right to 375. There won't be much smoke at this point because it's a clean fire. And we will check back. A few minutes later, let's give these bad boys a little flip. Yeah, they're not cooking too fast, so they're doing good. Those steaks are just about done. I like mine medium. I know that a lot of you steak connoisseurs out there will hate me for that. Everybody thinks they should be rare, medium rare. I like mine medium. My family likes it medium. We're gonna eat it medium. One of the really fantastic things about Wagyu is that it doesn't dry out very easy. So even if you make it medium, it's still super juicy. Very much like as if it was medium rare or rare. So we'll see that in just a minute. But while we're waiting, let's go ahead and make up a salad. So I'm going to make up a really simple salad dressing here. I've got some olive oil. I'm basically making only enough for this one salad, so I'm not going to make a whole bunch of it. So you can see how much olive oil that is, not a whole lot. I'm going to put some lemon juice in there. Just about the same amount of lemon juice as olive oil. Some local honey. I love garlic, so we're going to put some garlic in there. Just some minced garlic. If I wasn't lazy, I would chop up a clove, but kind of lazy sometimes, so this works great. Just going to take that mixture, shake it. There we go. Yep. Homemade salad dressing. So now I've got this organic spring mix of salad. Got some fresh cut cucumbers, some peppers, bell pepper, got some bacon. I love buying bacon this way. Already cooked and crumbled up. Maybe not the best for you, but what kind of bacon really is the best for you? Keep the cat off the table. I'm only putting the bacon in because it's a requirement for almost everything. Otherwise I wouldn't put it in there, but because bacon's required for everything, you gotta put it in. You gotta have some microgreens. So right here, I have some purple basil. I'm just gonna put all that right in there. We've got some red garnet amaranth. So these are all microgreens I harvested today that I had a little bit more than what I had enough for like full packages. And so we'll just put them right in our salad and we'll eat them. Give that a little bit of a mix before I go and add the dressing. Give my dressing another shake. Just gonna mix that right in. Give it a quick toss. And that should be a wonderful salad to go with our amazing Wagyu. Speaking of the Wagyu, I think it's time to take that off the grill. That looks fantastic. I'm just gonna go right ahead and cut right into it. I'm not gonna wait for it to set, just gonna cut it. Now, to many standards, that's way overcooked. To my standards, that's just about right. I would have liked it a little bit less cooked, but I think that's good. Yeah, cut off a little chunk. Try a piece. That's amazing. I really like that apple butter that I put on it, that seasoning. Oh, it's so good. Maybe I can get my daughter Annabelle to come try a piece, see what she thinks. It's so juicy, even though it's overcooked. Good stuff. Like the seasoning? Not bad, huh? Pretty good. See if Parker and Mommy will come over. This is the strip steak that we're trying.
I hope it's yummy.
Oh, it's gonna be yummy. Let's see if Parker likes the steak.
Well, I want tall lab. Mmm.
Is that good? Not bad, huh?
No.
That's enough for now, buddy.
Okay.
Let's see if Mommy likes it.
What's the
Wait,
honey
That's
for?
the honey is for the dressing I made.
What?
Come try a piece.
It's yummy.
Why?
It's
Just be
great.
like, delicious.
Come on. Over here. Let's see if the wife likes it. She's a little camera shy.
Very good.
You taste the seasoning I put on it?
Yep.
I want another bite.
All right, we're gonna take this inside because it's getting kind of late. The sun's going down and starting to chill off out here. So we are going to take this in, have a wonderful meal, and enjoy it. Definitely check out Vermont Wagyu if you get a chance. Order from them. You will not be disappointed. This is some of the best Wagyu you will find in the United States. If you want better Wagyu, you're gonna have to go to Japan to get that, or Australia. In the United States, Vermont Wagyu is the best Wagyu around. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely check them out. Check out the link in the description and enjoy.